tired of this. Why is Hayley still getting away with everything? I'm watching BTG with a friend, someone who's been just as obsessed with this show as I am, and suddenly he snaps. And I just sat there trying not to react immediately because I get that frustration. I really do. Watching Hayley manipulate, lie, poison, twist reality, and somehow always come out on top, it's exhausting. It almost feels unfair. But here's where I had to stop him. I told him, if it ended now, you wouldn't feel anything. And that's the truth a lot of people don't want to admit. The art of delay. Why this storyline is genius. Let's be real. Soap operas like BTG don't just tell stories, they build emotional time bombs. And right now, we are sitting on one of the biggest bombs this show has ever constructed, because the longer Hayley wins, the more devastating her fall will be. Think about it. Every lie she tells. Every time Bill ignores a red flag, every moment she turns danger into control. All of it is stacking, layer after layer. This isn't repetition. This is pressure. And pressure like that, it doesn't release quietly. It explodes. Hayley villain or something more? Okay, let's talk about her. Because I know people love to hate Hayley. But I'm going to say something bold. She's one of the most compelling characters BTG has right now. Why? Because she's not chaotic evil. She's not reckless. She's precise, calculated, strategic. Every move she makes feels intentional. Even when things go wrong, she adapts instantly. And that's terrifying, because characters like that don't just lose because of luck. They only lose when something bigger than them breaks the system they control. Bill, a tragedy in slow motion. Now let's flip the lens. Bill. Oh, Bill. I don't hate him, but I'm not defending him either. Because what we're watching isn't just a man being deceived. It's a man choosing not to see. And that's what makes this storyline so painful. We've seen the signs, the inconsistencies, the strange behavior, the subtle warnings from others. But Bill, he rationalizes everything. And here's the uncomfortable truth. People like Bill don't fall because someone tricked them. They fall because they wanted to believe the lie. The ghost of the past, Danny. And just when you think it can't get worse, enter Danny, happy, stable, glowing, living her best life with Andre. And I swear, every time we see her like that, it hits differently. Because it forces us and Bill to confront something brutal. He lost her. Not because of fate, not because of bad luck, but because of his own choices. Andre sees Danny for who she is, values her, lifts her up, and you can feel it, that contrast is intentional, because when Bill finally realizes the truth about Hayley, he's not just going to feel betrayed. He's going to feel regret, deep, suffocating regret. Why I want this to last longer? Now here's where I disagree with a lot of fans. People want this storyline to end. I don't, not yet. Because the longer it goes on, the more it earns what's coming. And trust me, something is coming. You can feel the shift. The pieces are moving and they're not random. Let's look at the bigger picture. This is where BTG gets really clever. Because while Hayley seems in control, other storylines are quietly aligning. Tomas is digging deeper into Lynette's past. Naomi is starting to question everything. Randy is slipping, and secrets don't stay buried forever. This isn't coincidence. This is convergence. My theory, and this one gives me chills. Okay, imagine this with me. Hayley is at her peak. She's about to win the money, the power, Bill's entire world. She's seconds away from securing everything. And then everything collapses. Lynette returns. Not in hiding, not in fear, but at the exact moment Hayley feels untouchable. But wait, it gets crazier. What if Bill isn't dead? What if everything we've seen is part of something bigger? A setup, a trap. Picture this scene, a large event, everyone present, tension in the air, and suddenly evidence starts playing on a massive screen. Conversations stop, faces change. Naomi and Tomas connect the dots. The truth unfolds in real time. And Hayley, she can't run. She can't lie her way out. And then the doors open. Bill walks in, alive, calm, but his eyes, pure rage. I'm telling you right now, if BTG does this, it will be iconic. Randy, the cowards escape. Now let's not forget Randy, because people like him, they don't go down fighting. They run, and I believe he will. The moment things collapse, he'll try to disappear. But here's where it gets interesting. Joey's game. And this is why I love this show. Joey doesn't chase, he hunts. And I don't think he'll just catch Randy. No, he'll play with him, gain his trust, make him feel safe, and then end it, deliver him straight into the hands of justice. The themes that make this storyline hit hard. Let's step back for a second, because this isn't just drama. This is storytelling with purpose. BTG is exploring trust versus deception, love versus illusion, consequences versus denial. And every character is trapped somewhere in that spectrum. Hayley represents control. Bill represents denial. Danny represents growth. And when those forces collide, something has to break. Final thought from me to you. Look, I understand the frustration. I felt it too. There are moments where you just want the truth to come out already. But if you've watched enough soap operas, you know, the wait, it's part of the reward. Because when this finally ends, when Hayley falls, when Bill realizes everything, when the truth is undeniable, it's going to hurt. It's going to be messy. It's going to be unforgettable. And that's why I'm still here. That's why I'm still watching Beyond the Gates. And let's be honest, you are too. Because no matter how frustrating it gets, we all want to see how this ends. And something tells me we are not ready for it.